In today's video for Star Savior, I kind of just want to talk about Endgame and a quick review, just going over everything since it's been about 11 days since Star Savior actually has launched, and today is going to be the 12th day after the reset in 3 hours. So currently right now, Star Savior, pretty much I've reached the end to where it is going to be Journey Simulator and Gear Farming Simulator. Typically, what you're trying to do is go through your operation as much as possible, but I just need a little bit more firepower to get over on this sector here. And I will say, when it comes to operation, pretty much it's the same thing as you're going up. If you are in lower operation levels, you're just clearing through the easy mobs on auto, and then you have the really hard boss that you have to deal with, and then that really hard boss you simply just have to kill two of the other units, and then you kind of just debuff the main boss, and then you can take them down like that. When it comes to teams, this is definitely the best team pretty much for PvE from my experience, especially Belle. Belle has been actually super strong for me. She's actually my strongest character, but she's actually pretty useful, especially when it comes to having accuracy down. You can pretty much cheese a lot of things in the game, and then silence as well, also very strong. But yeah, operation, that's pretty much all it is. And then once you get past those strong boss breakthroughs, then you're able to actually progress a lot further. Where I'm at currently in the game right now, I am mostly struggling with getting breakthroughs because of the credits. So these operation reports, not the gold, but the operation report kind of goes pretty fast now. And I feel like when you guys hit the 160 wall, if you are free to play, you pretty much are just stuck. When you guys are at 160, there's really no way for you to get past anything. You're pretty much looking to get these 4 characters at limit break 3, so you're able to progress to level 200. Now, a lot of people are going to be going to the Apocalypse shop, sister. We have so many summons, right? We have so many summons. If you guys come here, right, we get so many summons. So typically what you're really looking for in here, you're pretty much waiting to get the rotation in the shop with the character you have the most dupes on, to try to finish that character off. So any character you have 2 dupes on, you're pretty much looking to get a dupe to get 3, so you're able to get max level 200. And that's pretty much the main premise of what you're even going to use these records for. Now, besides that, we'll say, let's go over PvP, where we're in the gauntlet part. Obviously, when it comes to PvP, pretty much when you are stuck in every piece of content in the game, PvP, you're pretty much just farming gear. And I mean, strategy battle is auto, then you have ranked battle. Not everyone likes ranked battle because obviously you get queued in with people in other regions, so there's that. Nothing about tactical analysis to really go over. Obviously we have the guild system where it's the guild defense, and I believe guild defense isn't going to be something that's happening all the time. Instead, I think they're gonna have us in rotation with the new event that we do have. So if we go over to Candle Square, which we will talk about some things in Candle Square real quick. Exploration quest, doing this 3 times, I think it's pretty nice, having these resources. When you are leveling up a bunch of characters, you will run out of Aether Dust, but when you are done leveling up a bunch of characters, you'll have a bunch of Aether Dust. That's just how that works. I would say stamina wise, you're spending all your stamina on ruins. 100%. You're spending all your stamina on ruins because your resonance level is so important to Journey, which we will go over because I think Journey is something that's gonna kill the game for a lot of people. But when it comes to gearing, obviously pretty much end game, you're just looking to farm the gear. But you know what's annoying? When it comes to gear, there isn't only T2, which I do not understand. If we are farming this late into the game, why is it not only T2 gear? So now you're fighting with T1, T2 gear. Not only that, you're fighting with different rarities. So it kind of just sucks. And then even when you get this oath tablet, you can craft the gear, but it still won't be guaranteed gold. So it's like, what are we doing? Let's go to Cosmo Gate. So this is what I mean. You have the new event going on. Haven't done yet, but obviously you can always just check the ranking info if you want to see what teams to actually run, right? You don't actually have to think when you're trying to run. Now this one is server wide. It's not just you know, your server, because there are server numbers as well. But yeah, pretty much just check out the teams, see what people are running. You always want to go at the bottom because the top teams may have, you know, too strong of units for you to actually go off of, you know, because I don't have, you know, this girl here, but apparently she is pretty good. Pretty good, right? Then let's move on from that. And also, when it comes to ranking awards, I do want to say they are pretty generous. If we go to reward info, right? So obviously, the FOMO is going to be the border, pretty much, right? But they actually did it like other games where you can actually still get the border if you're top 3%. So something that is pretty cool. Moving on from that, let's see. We already talked about operation, right? Candle Square. We already talked about Q Palace. I mean, this is just something self-explanatory. You're just getting skill mats, and pretty much if you want to push content, you're definitely looking to get higher skill levels on certain characters. Then we have Tower. Tower is just Tower. I would say Tower is mostly for trying to get more like SSRs. I think that's the only real benefit of having the Tower. I wish there was like an exchange system for Tower. And then crafting isn't really that good unless you're crafting resonance mats. I know I said I'm gonna go into journey. I'm just trying to see whatever else. Ranking system is server based, so if you do get into a good server where you can take advantage of it, that's gonna be nice. But other than that, the server system is kind of right? Because like you would maybe want to get these frames and whatnot, but literally like after you're done, you know, getting the ranking, it's like there's no other way for you to get any other rank, you know. So it's just kind of weird when it comes to the ranking system. And then moving on from that, I think the only last thing I really want to talk about is the journey, because I think hard mode journey is a slap in the face to a lot of people that want to power up, but they made it so difficult, and it's like the most annoying part of the game. And I think like games that have like a core aspect and then they put another aspect that makes it really long but tedious for some people is kind of what kills the game. Like I can think of like save data farming for like Chaos Zero Nightmare. I think Journey is like similar in that essence. Not that like it's absolutely needed, obviously, but it's very beneficial to the character. Um, right. So if we go over Journey, the thing is with Journey, we have the hard mode and a normal mode, right? And normal mode was so much easier than hard mode. I mean, even normal mode, you know, the premise for a lot of people, oh, let me just go through normal mode and I'm gonna auto for all my characters and then just get a journey badge on them. But hard mode, you actually genuinely have to play every single one of your characters and try to get something done. And not only that, pretty convoluted when it comes to certain things that you need to do. Things like even in the beginning for some people, right? Now I don't have a problem with Journey. I look up Journey guides and everything when it comes to Journey. I just need to farm them, but like even things like, oh, what parents do I pick, so I know what stats to pick, or what's the best characters to pick. And I feel like that's so unnecessarily convoluted, where it's like, oh, I must pick these two characters here in the beginning for the best rate possible for me to clear, instead of just me wanting to pick, oh, let me just pick this character that has this stat or this character that has this stat, and let's just run with that. But yeah, we do like auto equip. And then Arcana, I mean, it is confusing in the beginning for people, but I feel like after you pretty much understand the Arcana system, then you'll know exactly what to pick. But it just comes to, it's like, how do I put this into words? Like, even when you max out your string, and you're in game, right, and you're maxing out strength to try to do the most damage against the enemy, there's still certain bosses in Journey that make it hard to clear, even though you're doing that. And I don't know, I think they should just lower maybe the HP threshold of Journey enemies in general. I don't think Journey is something that we should be spending all of our time in. We should be spending our time in Journey for tasks, but not spending our time in Journey like, fuck, like I gotta do fucking Journey, but I can't get past this one boss. Because I know there's many people, because I literally watch in the Discord, there's many people that go through Journey mode, can't clear it multiple times. Why would they want to keep on trying to clear it? They don't want to do it. It's not fun, it's tedious. And the worst thing about it is like you need a higher level for hard mode Journey. This creates FOMO, obviously, because you see everyone else being able to farm Journey, and you're not. That's a big issue. Now, what you can do, because typically you want Resonance level 9 to do hard mode. What you can do is you can actually reset the level of all your characters, and then level up one character to 180, and then end up getting Resonance 9 for that character and reset the level, and then you can repeat that process. And that will make it easier. But it's like, do I really want to have to go through all of that just to do hard mode and then not even get what I want out of it? So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to just going over everything, the endgame review, Star Savior. Obviously, the events help tremendously, though. Tremendously. Like, these events are amazing. Especially all the login events that we got. Super, super helpful when it comes to all the rewards that we're end up getting. Even operation levels, super, super generous. So that actually helped free-to-play boost a lot, even more than people that spent money. Because people that spent money just did not know what they were doing. And even this event shop here still needs to be cleared out, but super, super good. And at low key, I actually probably should be getting some operation reports. Or maybe in the future. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It's just pretty much the end game review when it comes to Star Savior. Pretty much just trying to push operation level, and then you're just trying to min-max gear farming. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.